Hello, this is Gary with Austin Roofing Contractors. We're here today on a project that we're just about to finish up. Once we're gone, painters are coming in to paint the whole house. This is a house that had a composition shingle roof on that we've now put a Galvalume standing seam metal. We went with a roof with striations, and that was for the purpose of keeping the pans from oil canning or wrinkling or looking out of shape. And this house is an older house that was moved here by an architect, and it has been amazing what they've done with this project. We do more than just roofing. Come and take a look at some of the things that we've done. Okay, this section of the house used to be just the deck, and it was rotting out the door. There was two valleys coming down. It was hitting on the deck. That water runoff problem was a big problem. Plus, it's faced mostly west in this direction, which means this little U shape became an absolute oven. It just was not pleasant to be. And it's really sad because when we started the project, they have some wonderful, wonderful plants out here. So they had a fragrant smell that was growing up. It just wasn't enjoyable to work at. The plants they're going to come back with, and that was a jasmine that they had, so it was really fragrant and it was flowered the first time I saw it. But what they're going to do is be planting those back. We're going to, once the water pillow is installed, and that's a 1,000-gallon flexible water tank that fits underneath this deck. The runoff from this coming down this downspout that was just installed today, still working on it, and that water is going to go into that water tank and collect it for all the beautiful plants that they have around the yard. Now, a few weeks from now, we're going to come back after it's painted, all complete, get some updated shots of this. But we want to show you some of the things that Austin Roofing Contractors does. We actually extended the deck just slightly so we could get the screens in. Once these are painted, there's going to be full screens in this whole thing, so this would be a mosquito-proof environment, which for some of us, that's a pretty important thing here in Texas. We put in the piers so it has a real solid foundation rather than just the temporary piers that were here before. True concrete setting on 2 foot steel inside it and all. Inside here you can see we've brought in some of the light through skylights. The skylights themselves are not on yet, but it captures some of the light so they're not completely dark. And then of course the new door to replace what had rotted out. And then we've got parts on the outside of the house. Let's talk about what we did with the roof. You can actually see there's the new fascia that's just got the primer on it now. That's the white fascia. You see a double fascia, you see a 2x, then you see a 1x, but in between you see a dark spot. That's actually a Cora vent that keeps bugs out, that lets air in. So between the actual decking of the house and the roofing material, which is the standing seam metal roof, there are spacers allowing the airflow over the decking. Now underneath the decking inside the house, we've sprayed foam insulation about 7 inches thick, which gives a wonderful R value. So the attic now is part of the cool envelope. In other words, the air that leaks inside the attic space out of the ductwork is more than enough to cool the attic space. Fantastic climate up there now compared to what it ever was before. We stopped up the gable end vents, which is a louver type vent that was all around the house, and sprayed right over that, so that has all become insulated. Let's kind of walk around and take a look at the stairs. They wanted floating looking stairs, so we did them out of wood. Put on the screen door, and of course the screen guy is going to be here next week or so. Put the screens in the rest of this to make it match.